we've given sort of our favorite Hitchcock films, or at least very notable Hitchcock films. We should talk about a few hidden gems, though, I think. I mean, he's made a lot of movies, so there's a lot to talk about.
Absolutely.
I'd look at a movie from the 30s called The Lady Vanishes. Lady Vanishes takes place on a train in a fictional country in pre-World War II Central Europe, and it's about a woman who is a governess who befriends this young woman named Iris, played by Margaret Lockwood, and suddenly she disappears. And Iris says, wait a minute, there was this woman, this governess, Miss Froy, who was with me on the train. Where did she go? And everyone claims that Miss Froy never existed. And Iris decides, like a lot of these people in Hitchcock films, I am going to investigate and figure out what happened. And along with the very skeptical Michael Redgrave, maybe she does.
Now listen, Doctor, have you ever actually seen your patient?
No, I merely received the message to pick the case up and operate at Morse.
How do you know that it's not Miss Froy?
We believe there's been a substitution, Doctor.
And it's just a very entertaining Hitchcock thriller, early British thriller, and it's out on the Criterion Collection, along with The Man Who Knew Too Much, and another British picture called The 39 Steps.
And The 39 Steps is my hidden gem, and when you compare it back to back with Northwest, North by Northwest can almost be viewed as a remake of The 39 Steps. It's pretty much the exact same premise.
Wasn't the original title of The 39 Steps South by Southwest?
Yes, that must have been it.
That's true, isn't it?
But it's a story about a man who gets involved with this spy, and she gets murdered. He's accused of her murder. He goes on the run, and then he's suspected of being a spy who murdered her. So there's a lot of parallels. But it's wonderful because of the casting of Robert Donat and Madeleine Carroll in the two lead roles. They, of course, absolutely hate each other at the beginning, and at one point they are surreptitiously handcuffed together, so they have to learn to get along real quick.
There, miss. Now you're a special constable.
What's the idea? What are you doing?
As long as you stay, he stays. Yes, and as long as I go, you go. Come on.
Good. What about you? What's your hidden gem?
Oh, again, I am off the beaten path. I have chosen for my hidden gem the 1964 film Marnie, starring Tippi Hedren as Marnie, who is a pathological, compulsive liar and a thief. And we also have Sean Connery in this film as Mark Rutledge, very dashing and charming, and just a roguish, brutish lout, who is an amateur psychologist. And when he figures out that Marnie is up to no good, the way that he decides that he's going to deal with her is by basically marrying her and keeping her under his watchful eye so that he can fix her.
You know what I am. I'm Minnie Q Thief. I'm a thief and a liar and...
Well, it seems to be my misfortune to have fallen in love with a thief and a liar.
I appreciate this film, and I think that viewers will too appreciate the complexity, the way in which Hitchcock is really grappling with these themes that appear across the body of his work. Psychological trauma or damage, dealing with the human psyche. So when we look at things like Vertigo and even Spellbound, I mean, this is work that he's played with for a long period of time.
Of course, I'm a cheat and a liar and a thief. But I am decent.
The movie is wonderful because of the great casting. Who are the two actors? You like that?
Let us marshal our facts over a pipe full of baked shag.